Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about how to stick to your habits and be more disciplined. Now, there's a huge, in the field of success, motivation, everyone says be disciplined. You got to be disciplined. This discipline is everything, right? Discipline is your way to freedom. And that's 100% true. Guys, if you have like no discipline in your life, if you have like just no structure, no like day-to-day habits that you're sticking to, you're trying to implement, then you're gonna fall off the rails and you're gonna fall into some deep, like dark states of mind, because you're gonna be tempted to do pleasurable things, right? So the standard, if you don't have habits, if you don't have any habits that are, making you a better version of yourself, let's say, right? You're gonna fall for pleasure. You're gonna fall for hedonistic behavior, because you're gonna do something throughout your day, right? So if you're not doing the things that are helping you, then you're gonna do things that are not gonna help you. So let's say you have a routine of you get up, you work out, you meditate, you take cold showers, you go for walks, you read, right? So those are good habits, right? So let's take your average person now, right? What do? They get up, they go to work maybe, they get some donuts and coffee on the way to work, they come home, they get McDonald's, right? Or fast food or whatever. They come home, they watch TV, more pleasure, more entertainment, right? Maybe they have a drink, they smoke, and they have sex, or they masturbate, right? Those are some things that most people do who are, who have an average life, or who are not disciplined, right? Because you're gonna do something. You're not gonna do nothing. You're gonna do something. So you might as well try to do the right things that are gonna help you grow yourself and increase your well-being, right? So anyways, with all that out of the way, how do you be more disciplined? Because guys, habits are not easy to stick to at times, right? You get the cravings to binge out on porn or junk food or whatever, weed. A lot of people are addicted to weed, alcohol, right? So how do you resist? How do you say no, right? It's hard. So let me give you an example in my own personal experience here. A few nights ago, I had the craving to go down and eat some cookies, right? That my dad always buys cookies and shit like that, right? Because he doesn't care about health. He's always buying, junk food, whatever, right? So I sat there for an hour and I just could not stop thinking about wanting to have some of these cookies. So instead of binging out, right? Instead of going down there and binging out, what I did is I switched the food that I was gonna eat. So instead of eating cookies, I would have a Cliff Bar instead, right? Again, both foods are not very healthy, right? Cliff Bars, they have sugar, they have this and that, of course, right? But a cookie is really not healthy. It has absolutely nothing in there that is good for you. So instead of binging out on, terrible food, I picked a food that was less terrible. Still not healthy, but it was better than, obviously eating those cookies, right? And so that's the worst case scenario. That's if you absolutely cannot resist. But here's a trick, and here's how discipline works. Each time you resist something or you say no, your discipline grows and your willpower grows. Well, not your willpower, but your discipline, not willpower. Every time you bitch out and you indulge, your discipline weakens. So next time, let's say you go downstairs and you have a drink of alcohol, where you're trying to quit alcohol or something, right? You have a drink, right? Okay, that's you had a drink, or two or three, however many, right? So the next time you have a craving for alcohol, it's going to be so much harder to resist because last time you gave in. So your so-called bitch muscle, right, is more enhanced now. It's kind of in the forefront of your mind because you're used to giving in now. You have your discipline muscle is weak, right? Discipline's like a muscle, just like writing, just like lifting, right? The more you use it, the more it grows. If you don't use it and you give in, then it weakens, right? So that's really the key to sticking to habits. And there's times like where you just absolutely don't feel like doing shit. But like I said, if you don't do it, then you're gonna pay the price. And next time you have you have to do it, it's gonna be 10 times harder to do. So you might as well just do it, right? And here's the thing, once you do something, it's actually not that bad once you get there. It's just yourself, it's just you getting there. Like going to the gym for a lot of people is hard. But once they get there, it's like, oh, this isn't that bad, right? It's just getting up, getting out of bed, putting some clothes on and driving to the gym. That's the hardest part. And that's the same thing with like school, right? Hardest part is opening that laptop or getting the notebook out or your folder or whatever, taking out the paper and start working on it. That's the hardest part. The work isn't that hard, right? It may be kind of a pain in the ass, but it's not the hardest part. It's you getting yourself to do it. So that's how you grow your discipline, right? There's really no that's like the magic key to being more disciplined, is you have to actually do shit when you don't really necessarily want to. Like I've been wanting to make a video, but I've kind of made, like, these past few days I've like made bullshit excuses. And today I was just like, you know what, man, I have to come out here and speak, because if I don't make a video, in a week or 2 weeks, I'm not gonna be making a video for another 2 months, right? And that's a lot of progress, and I'm not helping you guys, I'm not helping myself. So I'm losing out on all that alongside with the progress, right? So it's just, you just have to be willing to jump in and do it. That's really it. And so next time you find yourself in a situation where you need to say no, or you have to do something, make sure you resist, or make sure that you do what you're supposed to do, and your discipline will grow each time you do it, just like a muscle. Each workout, it grows, right? You add more weight, it grows. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified when I upload. And if you have any questions, comments, or just anything, feel free to leave them down below, and I will do my best to get back to you. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.